Ron Harris here from MuscularDevelopment.com at the Olympia weekend with Regan Grimes, who was a pretty damn good open bodybuilder in his rookie season, but now he's a pretty damn good classic physique competitor at the Olympia, coming in strong after a win at the New York Pro a few months ago. A shocking win because up until 48 hours before, we all thought he was going to the open men, and he swore up and down, no, but then boom, the ninja surprise attack. Now, you've had a few months since then. That must have been a real struggle for you, obviously, because you dropped, what, 25 pounds in 2 days?
Yeah, for New York, that was really, really tough. Now, this, I've had about four months in between shows to really adjust my physique to the category, you know, so it's been great. And I've been able to, you know, make those adjustments and make it slower, you know. Right. I mean, 4 months is still pretty quick, but at the same time, it's a lot better than 48 hours.
Because I'm only basing what I've seen off some pictures you posted recently, but at New York Pro, I'll say straight up, you look flat as a pancake. You still have beautiful shape and everything, but the pictures I've been seeing posted up recently, you have you got the crisp condition and the fullness. So it has to be
totally different this time. Different approach for sure. Yeah.
Now we're all having this argument: what is classic physique? What is classic bodybuilding? What is it to you? Because I don't know if there should be a difference. Is classic physique really just bodybuilding with much better aesthetics than what open bodybuilding is? What is classic to you?
It's hard to say that because then when you speak like aesthetics, you think of, you know, Sean Roden, right? Who's in the open and he's got amazing like lines, shape. Yeah. But for me, classic physique is it's all of the above. You know, it's making sure every muscle matches, making sure you get good symmetry, condition, and the posing, and you know, just displaying art. You know, and you know, not having the extended, you know, stomach obviously, and keeping a small waist. And if you meet the weight and height requirement, you're classic. I think, you know, it is miniature bodybuilders, I guess.
Well, that's a good point, because you're only 24, is that right?
25, just turned 25.
Okay, you're an old man now. But I mean, everyone talks about you know, Regan's still a kid, he's going to be growing, it's going to be impossible for him to, you hear this all the time, I'm sure. Of course. So how do you respond to that when people say, Regan's going to grow out of classic like in a month?
Well, you know what, they're going to make this category, I think, better and better. I think they're going to add more weights. That's just what I think, because I think that will be the ideal when they add, you know, another 5 pounds. I would love to see if they put the shorts like more Arnold style, you know, a little bit more like bodybuilding trunks, so we can show the glutes and you know, because that really shows you when you're on stage someone that's worked really hard. You know, the glutes are a very difficult thing to bring in, and when you have that, that's very impressive. You know,
So, you know, how do you let the hype get you? Because I hear predictions everywhere from winning to 10th for you. I hear it all over the place. Some people think you're going to dominate. Some people say, no, he's going to get crushed. I mean, do you try to put all that out of your head and just focus on what you have to do?
100%. I get it. The only time I see stuff like that is when someone sends it to me. So, you know what, if I'm like scrolling through my DMs or whatever, and someone says, you know, someone did a poll, like who's going to win the classic, you know, this guy, or, you know, who is Regan classic, or is he not, or is he open, you know? So that's the only time I really see that. And the predictions, I don't go hunting and searching, and I really, you know, just focus on myself, and as long as I can bring the best I can be, then I'm very happy, you know. So
your division, I think, is the most. I'm glad you went to classic, because I think I speak for a lot of people when I say it's more exciting. We have so much more new talent coming up. You know, every year is guys like yourself, and every year we're going to see like 3-4 new amazing new pros in classic that'll be possible top 3 Olympia competitors like yourself.
Very different physiques up there, right? Like you have from like Brian, who's a little shorter but very complete, very round, very hard. Then you got Chris, who's very much taller, a small, tiny waist, a little bit of freaky muscle here and there. And there's some people that are super balanced. Then you got like Wesley Visors, who's like looks like Arnold. You know what I mean? So, but he's less conditioned and he's lacking, you know, in a few spots, which is like. It's just going to be really cool to see what they want, and every year it seems to be, you know, they've got it down what they want, but I think it's still coming, you know what I mean? And with all the new faces, all the new physiques, that's what's leaving it exciting, because we don't know. You know, we do know who's going to probably win the Open Mr.
And I don't think it's any coincidence that it's so many great young guys in Classic. It really is the future, because you're 25, Bumstead's 23, Terrence Ruffin is 24. It's a lot of amazing new talent, whereas the Open guys, 35 to 45 years old, most of them.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and it is nicer for the younger people because, you know, to be competitive at the open stage as a open bodybuilder for a young guy, they're looking at, you know, 10 years from now, if that, you know what I mean? So it's a really nice transition that they've opened up this for other athletes that don't want to get that big, or maybe they do, but they're going to take their time. And it's much healthier to be able to, you know, maybe start off with men's physique, then go to classic, then go to open. And I think that's more reasonable for these younger guys, not having to push so hard. And I don't mean not work hard, but I just mean just take it the safe route and doing this sport as healthy and safely as possible.
Well, I know we're all looking forward to seeing you and the rest of the classic guys mix it up tomorrow on stage. It's going to be an awesome show. I'm wishing you the best of luck. I can't wait to see your new and improved package. I know you're going to kill it. So thanks for the time. Thanks to all his fans for being patient and waiting.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, MD.
From muscledevelopment.com, Regan Grimes.